As we all know, golf can be a cruel, cruel sport, and sometimes players who appear at the top of their game have inexplicable downturns. So here's our top 10 players to suffer a slump in form. In 1969, Tony Jacklin became the first Englishman to win the Open Championship for 18 years. He followed that by becoming the first European to win the US Open. Hard times followed though, and after a horror show at the 1972 Open, he never challenged for a major again.
Sergio Garcia won 7 PGA and 8 European Tour events up to 2008, but suffered a slump soon after, causing him to take a break from the game. He missed the 2010 Ryder Cup, but thankfully, the Spaniard's since returned to form, claiming 2 wins in 2011.
1981 was a special year for Bill Rogers. He won the Open, tied second in the US Open and won PGA Player of the Year. But a massive slump followed, and his last PGA Tour victory came 2 years later at the age of only 31.
After a thrilling victory in the 2004 Kraft Nabisco Championship, Grace Park seemed destined for stardom. Injuries took their toll, and she's still waiting for her next LPGA win.
At number 6 is Ben Curtis, who won the 2003 Open on his major championship debut, but found it difficult to follow that up and didn't win again for another 3 years.
He got a bit off the bottom of the club.
Oh dear. Splosh.
Colourful American John Daly claimed his second major title at the home of golf in 1995. He then went 9 years without a win, with all sorts of personal problems affecting his performance on the course. He's still struggling now.
Remember this man? The future looked bright for Baker Finch after he won the 1991 Open, but persistent swing tinkering and a loss of confidence led him to give up tournament golf in 1997.
Lyle is a 2-time major champion, a 3-time European #1, and sat continuously in the top 10 of the world rankings for 3 years in the late 80s. Then went 19 years without a win on any tour, before a European Senior Tour victory ended that drought in 2011.
Our runner-up is a man you might recognise. Tiger Woods won 14 majors, 71 PGA Tour titles and dominated the world rankings for over 10 years before revelations about his personal life rocked the then #1 back in 2009.
You will not be happy with that effort.
So can Tiger stop the rot and win a major for the first time in 4 years at this week's US Open?
The man with the biggest slide in golf, 2001 Open champion David Duval. He spent 15 weeks at the top of the world rankings in '99, but after his major win, his form disappeared. He hasn't won since, and at one stage fell outside the top 1,000 in the world rankings.